Hi everyone, this is Liesl with Saddlebox, the best way to spoil your horse. Choosing which event to learn and show in can be a challenge, especially since there's a wide variety of options to choose from. Here's what you should consider when choosing a riding discipline. At many lesson barns, beginners will start out riding Western, as the saddle horn provides extra security and aids in balance. Once balance in Western tack has been achieved, a rider can graduate to English tack. Conversely, many English barns will choose to start their riders in English tack, teaching more independent balance from the get-go. A newer rider might start out in English or Western schooling shows, entering pleasure or equitation classes, which can provide a great introduction to the show ring and help perfect position and overall control. You might pursue pleasure or equitation at a higher level, like through AQHA or APHA, or you can use these shows as foundation for something different. A more advanced rider might choose hunter jumper, dressage, or rodeo. To start off a hunter jumper or dressage career, you can either enter schooling shows, then eventually move on to rated shows. To start off a rodeo career, you can enter smaller local jackpots. Starting small gives you the chance to dive into the discipline, gain experience, and work your way up. Depending on your location, some riding disciplines are more accessible than others, and if you grew up in a rodeo family, taking it up seems like the perfect choice. Regardless, never feel limited to a discipline just because it's easily accessible. Ask local trainers for recommendations for teachers of that hard-to-find discipline you've been considering. Though it can depend on the level of competition, certain disciplines are more expensive than others. Hunter jumper and eventing shows can cost hundreds of dollars, not including stabling fees. Barrel racing jackpots, for example, can be significantly less expensive. Whether you ride Western or English, schooling shows will usually be cheaper than rated shows and those that require memberships to compete in. Here are some questions to ask yourself when it's time to fine-tune your discipline. Do you prefer fast events or slower events? And are you a bold rider or more reserved? Dressage is a bit more relaxed than eventing. Western pleasure is more slow-paced than reining. Do you want to win money? Most rodeo events offer this chance. In English events, you'll have to look a bit harder for events with a cash prize. Do you like change or do you prefer consistency? Think cutting, which depends on the behavior of the cattle, versus barrel racing, which has one predictable pattern. Choosing a riding discipline is the first step of a successful career. If you're not sure, take lessons and find out which one you prefer. And remember, it's never too late to switch. It's perfectly normal for a hunter rider to switch to rodeo and vice versa.